So it's Inventions Week this week, and I sort of knew what I was going to do for this one. I knew one invention, but then I thought of another one that was quite good. My inventions, I have two inventions, actually, two inventions. One is nonsensical, a bit silly and pointless, but amusing nonetheless. And the second one is potentially a genius idea which could change the world. I'm not kidding. And the second idea, seriously, if I see it on Dragon's Den, I'm going to sue some asses. Yeah. Okay, for my first invention, this is the silly one, right? And I came up with this invention, I'm not even kidding, I came up with it when I was like 12. And I've had a strange sense of humour for as long as I can remember. And I thought this was an absolutely amazing idea. I thought it was hilarious, and I thought it was ingenious, even though it doesn't really serve much purpose. Basically, it involves yogurt. So yogurt, even though delicious and appetising, can sometimes be quite boring. Even these ones with the fancy fruit corner. So, what my invention is to make yogurt a little bit more fun. It needs no explanation. It needs no reasoning. I'm just going to show you. For my serious, sort of actually good idea, let me put out a scenario. It's for the tea drinker. Okay, so you have a cup of tea, you want a cup of tea, and you boil your water, put your water in your mug, get one of these, tea bag, pop it in, stir it around a little bit, and you leave it to brew. And then when you're done, everything just went blue. Strange. So you go back to your cup of tea, like this, and you get a spoon and you like spoon out the tea bag, the unwanted tea bag, and then what? I don't know if this is with everyone, but most people, you get the tea bag and you like sort of push it up against the side of the mug to squeeze out all the excess water. Sometimes this can be a pain in the arse, and the tea bag can slip out of grip and fall back into the tea, which causes much frustration. Like, oh my god, I just squeezed all the water, now it's gone back into the tea. And then you have to do the process all over again, and it's annoying. And then when you like scoop it out, you have to make sure it's not falling. And, you know, there could be some water still in there, so you're like dripping all over, and it's like, oh, and you might drop it on the floor, and it's like, oh. My invention will eradicate this problem, and this is my prototype. Right, so it's got the same idea as salad tongs. I'm not actually sure if there's something similar for tea bags already out. If there is, shit. Basically, it serves two purposes. Use your imagination, because this is made from a broken spoon, masking tape and a ruler. It would have like the same shape as the salad tongs, but much smaller, and with a spoon at the end, like a spoon shape. It would be larger and a little bit flatter. Actually, no, it would have the same concave as a spoon. And it serves two purposes. As a spoon, so you'd be able to stretch out this bit, and you'll be able to scoop, like I'll show you. You'll be able to scoop your tea bag, and then what you do is then you fold this over, and there will be like the masking tape is sort of representative of a thermal pad of like foam or something like that won't burn your fingers, and you like squeeze it, squeeze until you're satisfied with all the tea drainage, and then you just and then you take it over to the bin. I think that's a pretty good idea, and I wish I had one. It would make things a lot easier, and it'd be made out of plastic with like the spoon bit would probably be metal, and there would be like a foam pad on this side which grips onto your mug so it doesn't slip, and then you just go like that, and it would be washable so you keep it clean. And yeah, I think it's genius. So those were my inventions. I'm rather impressed with myself, actually. I think I could go on Dragon's Den. I think my mooing yogurt pot has more chance of getting funding than the awesome tea tongs. You get a little bit of the fruit, like this, yes, like that, and then you put it in the yogurt bit, and then you nom nom nom, delicious.